Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for Financial Literacy Month, we have Callie Cox, investment analyst at eToro, to discuss retail investor sentiment and what they're looking for in terms of education. Callie, it's great to see you. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Hey, great to be here, Jill.
You got it. We're over a year into a bear market, volatile market. How are investors faring these days?
Well, being a retail brokerage, we have to keep the finger on the pulse of the investors that we're serving. And right now, we're seeing a lot of investors that are getting understandably nervous, but at the same time, they're staying resilient. They're investing throughout the bear market, which I think is a statement on just how strong the job market and consumers are right now. But on the other hand, they're being a little more strategic. They're looking for opportunity. They might be taking a little bit out of the market just to wait for better days. And at the same time, they're diversifying a little bit. They're looking beyond the typical stocks and crypto that we think of retail investors actually investing in.
How are they thinking about tech stocks and themes specifically?
Well, we all know tech stocks are the brand names that most of us use in our daily routines. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that a lot of retail investors actually own a good bit of tech stocks. We do this quarterly retail investor beat survey. It actually surveys 10,000 global investors, and in the U.S. segment of that survey, tech stocks are actually the widest owned sector, and they have been throughout the past 4 quarters, even though tech has been one of the more volatile sectors throughout this bear market.
How should retail investors be approaching the market?
So it all depends on your why. And I know a lot of people say that and then don't follow up with what that actually means. But you have to remember that your money is personal. You are the only person who knows what that money is for, what purpose it serves, and what you're going to use it for. So I always remind customers, family, and friends to think about what you need that money for, and then let all your decisions about your finances and your investments spring from that. And don't try to play somebody else's game. Really understand what you're in for, why you're trying to build wealth, and allow that why to guide you.
It's Financial Literacy Month as we celebrate every April. What is eToro doing to educate investors?
So eToro wants to help the retail investor. We're really passionate about helping investors understand how to invest, but we don't want to drop them at the beginning of that journey. We want to lead them throughout their investing journey and give them all the data and instruments they need to make the best possible decisions for their own portfolios. So we lean on a couple different channels to do that. We come to where investors are through video, through written content, through interactive content, just to make sure that we can, get down on their level and talk in an understandable and digestible way. And we talk about all different kinds of market aspects. We talk about traditional markets. We talk about the economy. We talk about crypto, and our roots are in crypto. We just want people to understand what their options and choices are when it comes to investing in capital markets, and to best understand it so they can make their own decisions.
What are investors asking about? What are they digging into on the education side?
So on the content and education side, we've seen a lot of interest around whether we're in a recession or where inflation is going, which makes a lot of sense because those are the two aspects of the economy and really finance that people have the most exposure to at this moment. I mean, we all know inflation is an issue. We see it as we drive down the roads on signs with gas prices, and as we shop in the grocery store and look at the price of eggs and the price of ham and the price of other items we get on a regular basis. And recession is the big R word that's hanging out in the outlook right now, and we see more and more people talking around it. So we see a lot of interest in more economic research and education, and we also have a lot of customers interested in crypto. One thing that we've realized is that crypto interest hasn't died down as much as people think. And in that retail investor beat survey, we ask investors, what are they investing in? And to my surprise, crypto allocations haven't really changed that much, which tells me that people are getting nervous. They're trading less, but at the same time, they're holding on because there are bigger reasons why they're investing in crypto. They're not just doing it for that short-term gain or loss.
And perfect segue. Tell us about the new eToro Twitter partnership.
Yeah, so we're really excited about this. Yesterday, eToro and Twitter announced that they were entering a partnership so that eToro could provide more context with Twitter's cash tags, which have been around for 10 years or so, I believe, but have never really been utilized as a product on Twitter's side. It's always just been this hood ornament that members of FinTwit have used whenever they've talked about certain assets. So starting yesterday, you can go on Twitter. If you search that cash tag, that $sign with a ticker right beside it, You search it, and then you can see the chart, the price performance chart, I believe a few months out for that asset. And then there's a little button at the bottom. It says view on eToro, and you can use that to go to eToro's asset page for the investment you're looking at, which has everything you need to know about that asset. We have the latest news. We have discussion from our customers because we are a social investing app and we're all about the power of community. You can see ESG scores. You can see trading view charts and performances at the same time. So we think that this makes a lot of sense. We are two social communities. We've been around for a while, and we're the dominant, social almost destinations for our respective industries. So we appreciate the ability to synergize with another company that really understands the power of community, and we're excited that we're able to add context to a lot of financial discussions on one of the biggest social networks on the planet.
Right. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of robust data that's being offered just at a click. So let's wrap with the partnership with Nasdaq. Why partner with us for real-time data?
Yeah, so speaking of exciting partnerships, we use Nasdaq for our real-time data. And like I said, we want to be able to serve the retail investor. We want to provide them with the best trading tools and most reliable prices so that they can make the best investing decisions. So of course, we choose Nasdaq for that.
All right, Callie, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks for having me.